His body art. My special guest tonight really deserves to be called special, and he's only 4 years of age. Young Oscar from Glengormley is battling an aggressive form of cancer called neuroblastoma, and as well as the heart condition that he has, hypertension. He's captured the hearts and the minds of people across Northern Ireland and beyond, with celebrities and sports personalities among those getting behind him. Earlier today, I went to see the wee man himself. Good to see you, wee man. Nice to meet you too. Hello there, missus. Hello. Oscar, what is this tube for? What's this here for? Is that oxygen in there?
Yes. I'm having so better.
It helps you to snore?
What do I say on the radio?
I
I certainly do. The Knox has also got a visit from double Olympic boxing medalist and supporter of Oscar's campaign, Paddy Barnes.
You all box me, go. Oh, you all box me?
Yeah.
And Oscar tried to teach me his favourite dance. Oh, here, hold on a minute, like this. Right, now I'm following you, all right? Up, with the other arm. Well, I don't know if I can do that now. I can't do. Is it like this? Do we get to sleep at any stage, do we? I'm exhausted. He's lovely. Oscar's mum and dad, Stephen and Leona, are with us tonight. I was gobsmacked when I went up in your home today, and thank you for inviting me. Just the energy that he has, it's incredible, and it's hard to believe that he's so sick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how Oscar is all the time, and I think that's what's engaged everyone in his story so much, because he defies all odds. He is sick and he's come through so many battles, but he always has that incredible spirit, and that's what's got me and Stephen through it as well. And
his illness has very much been a journey of illness. Where did it start?
Yeah. Well, it was late 2011, shortly after his 3rd birthday. He just started waking up crying in the night and just wasn't himself, but he had just started a playgroup a few weeks earlier, so we kind of put it down to being a playgroup and settling in the new environment and blah, blah, blah. But as the weeks went on, he got a bit of pain developed, and all of a sudden we were taking him in and out of hospital. And to cut a long story short, we were in and out of hospital for about 7 weeks, and he was eventually diagnosed with cancer, neuroblastoma.
And that was the Jacobson syndrome, the chromosome disorder. That was a 1 in every 100,000 chance, right, of having that. But what then happened was the neuroblastoma. That's an extremely rare and aggressive childhood cancer. He's been battling these different illnesses, and then there was a 1 in 10 billion chance of the neuroblastoma, wasn't there?
Yeah, I mean, both things he has, Jacobson syndrome and neuroblastoma, are 1 in 100,000. So the combined odds of that are 1 in 10 billion, which is mind-blowing.
I don't even think there are 10 billion people on Earth, so it's pretty unlucky.
You know, other kids get sick, and obviously our hearts go out to those other kids. Your story has captured a lot of attention. First of all, because you're incredible parents and you're fighting for your child in an amazing way. The treatment wasn't available for him here in Northern Ireland, so you brought him to America.
Mm-hmm. We faced a hard decision we decided to take him abroad to get it where we could. We knew we had to raise £250,000 to do that, so starting from zero and thinking of that figure was just mind-blowing. But we got our story out there, and people started raising money for him, running small events.
This was a Twitter campaign, essentially, wasn't it? It started off like that.
Yeah. Twitter and Facebook, yeah. And it was literally, you know, day one, right, you've got to raise £250,000, go. And you're on your own.
And we knew we had a time limit as well, because he had to get it within a certain space of time, so we were working against the clock. I think for 3 months we had 4 hours sleep a night. We just gave it our all, like any parent would.
And you did it.
We did.
You did it.
With the help of the public, who are absolutely fantastic. The support that's been shown, the love that's been shown for him was just incredible.
And you got him to America, and when you got him to America, there was another blow.
Yeah, we found out that he had a serious heart defect when we got over there. The flight brought it to the fore. He struggled with the lack of oxygen and everything. So within 2 days, he was critically ill in intensive care after we arrived there.
And this was a massive surprise, wasn't it? Because you'd been aware of the other illnesses, and you know, I know that he actually coughed up quite a lot of blood, didn't he? A sink full of blood.
Yeah, it was a horrendous experience. We just couldn't believe what was happening to us, what we achieved to get there, and then the setback, never mind the fact that Oscar was critically ill, the setback that we knew we couldn't get him the treatment that we felt he really needed. It was beyond a huge blow, and we were so far from home, it was tough.
And yet, you fought and he fought. He nearly lost his life, but he fought back.
Twice, 2 separate occasions, we were told we might not last the night, and we were told to say goodbye to him, just in case.
That wee man who was running around the living room exhausting me, dancing and singing the Gangnam style.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Right.
something like that.
He's fought back again.
Still fighting.
That's what's got him to this point. He has an incredible fight, and as long as he fights, we fight with him.
Have you told him about his illness? Does he understand anything?
No.
And that's a conscious decision?
We just want him to think that it's normal.
We're trying to preserve his innocence. He's only 4, and he's been immersed in this world of pain and hospital. And
I mean, the kids and people in a kids' cancer unit, it's horrible. You know, they see and experience things that no kid should ever have to go through.
So when he goes to hospital, does he think that's normal, that every child does that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the staff in the children's unit in Belfast are just incredible. We can't thank them enough for what they've done for us. It sounds surprising, but it's such a really nice environment that they've created there, that Oscar actually enjoys going in to see all his nurses and doctors.
And this massive campaign that you two have made happen, nobody else made it happen, you two amazing people made it happen.
Well,
for your son.
I think Oscar made it happen himself.
And Oscar, but you two
sold the story.
You two did too. Celebrities have been helping you. Liam Neeson's been helping you. Is that right?
Yeah.
What did he send you?
An auntie of mine's friendly with his sister down in Cushendall. She got in touch with him, and he sent over some signed, taken memorabilia.
Signed, taken too before it was released.
There's a huge Twitter campaign. There's a huge Facebook campaign. There's a huge internet campaign, and he's captured the imagination of everybody.
At the start, it was all about. We created the Team Oscar wristband to try and help generate awareness, because we'd seen other charities had done it, and we just tried pushing them on celebrities and sports people, and we got a lot of celebrities on board.
What's the outlook for him?
As far as we know, it's a 50% relapse rate with his neuroblastoma. We believe that he's in remission at the moment, but it's 50-50 whether or not it'll rear its ugly head again. If it does, the outlook is very, very poor, but he's great at the moment. We're taking every day as it comes and hoping he'll have a normal life.
I admire him. I only met him today. I admire you two. Keep on fighting, and thank you so, so much for sharing just a little part of his story. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Please thank him, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. That's important. That's what life's all about. Now, before we move on, let's get a quick reminder of how you can get in touch with tonight's programme.